Hey guys, so now I'm gonna be basically removing some more stuff off the car. So I'm gonna be removing this rear wiper. Probably gonna be getting that plug that plugs this up anyway, so that it doesn't have a rear wiper anymore. In all my previous EFs, I've never used the rear wiper, to be honest, so it's kind of useless to me. But I'm gonna remove it and keep it around just in case I want to replace it later. I'll have to remove it to do the painting anyways, along with the emblems and everything, but I'm just going to remove this assembly today. So to start off with, to get this removed, you're going to need to remove this panel here. This panel is just held on with all these I guess screws and stuff, the plastic screws, and then inside is actually clipped on. So it is clipped on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove all this hardware and I'm gonna pop off this panel. I did remove it once because my original panel was actually damaged. So I replaced it with this panel. And then now that I'm getting ready for paint, I'm gonna have to remove it all over again. So at least I know how to do it. All right, so as you can see, the clips are on the top here. So you just pop it off. This cover just comes right off. Yeah, I know it's pretty nasty in here. So you could pop this cover off for this wiper assembly. So you just pull up and it comes out. And then there's a little bolt there. I think that's a 10 millimeter bolt. So I'm just gonna crank that off. It's pretty nasty, corroded. Oh, looks like a washer came off there. Or some sort of paper that is now useless. But yeah, it just crumbles and it's pretty corroded and gross. So I'm just gonna take this off. 10 millimeter bolt. So up top here, hang on, let's just bring you up close. So up top here, I've disconnected the harness. You gotta stick a screwdriver. So this thing comes up, you just wiggle it out. And then you stick a screwdriver in here and it detaches the harness. So these are also 10 millimeter bolts. So it looks like it's attached by 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to disconnect the 3 and pull the assembly out. There we go. Easy peasy. So basically you just yank it out and it's good. This thing still looks pretty good. Keep it around. Made in Japan. Now basically you have this little grommet or hole here. I'm gonna pop this off so that I can put a, well, it looks like it's actually been leaking in here. So if you look on the inside here, you see a trail there. I guess it's no surprise that it leaked. That like grommet is probably pretty old. So I'm gonna bring down my plug and I'll show you guys how to install it. But I'm not gonna really. I'll put it on just for shits and giggles. But you know. All right, guys. So this is what I got. It is from eBay. Looks pretty good. Comes with a stud here and 2 rubber O-rings and a nut. And these are the plates that basically you install in there. This is the cover. These are not branded, so hopefully this works out. And hopefully it fits. So let's pull that grommet out first. There you go, pulled the grommet out. Just keep it with everything else. Don't want to be, I don't think you can even get these from Honda anymore. All right. So you probably want to clean this area up. But since I'm going to be, painting it anyways. Oh yeah, fits perfectly. So that's basically what it's going to look like when it's all said and done. But that looks pretty good, actually. So this is similar to the ones that I guess Password JDM used to sell. So you put the ring in there, and then the stud would go inside here. Is there a particular way? Well, I guess this is the right way because there's an Allen key side to this. So you can see there's an Allen key there. So you use an Allen bit if you have it. There you go. So you crank this Allen bit on. And it's nice and tight now. Then you would basically pop it right in here. Well, first put the O-ring on. Pretty straightforward, I guess. Put the O-ring on. There's actually grooves on here that hold it in place. So O-ring goes on, goes into the hatch area, let it seat. Then this lock nut goes onto the back here. So, and it's a lock nut. So I think it's 10 millimeter. Let's check. Yeah. Doesn't need to be super tight. It just needs to be tight enough. Anyways, guys, this is how it looks. Looks pretty good, I would say. The black doesn't really match perfectly, I guess, but you know, my car is actually, the paint's quite old, so you know, I'm guessing once I paint it, it would look a lot better. But this is how it is. There's a little bit of a space in there, but that's due to the O-ring pressing against the body panel. It doesn't have to be super tight, it just needs to be snug. But here's the back of it. You can see there's the lock nut that's on there. But that's basically it. I mean, at this point, if you guys were just to reinstall everything, it's just you put your panel back and that's it. And you're done. Maybe tape this up and, you know, tuck it in somewhere. For me, I'm going to leave everything stripped because I'm going to be working on the car some more, getting it ready for paint and all. But that's basically how it looks like. I think it looks pretty good. I like the aluminum one way better than the OEM Honda rubber one. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it helps you guys out. If you haven't already, please comment, like, and subscribe. And, you know, maybe share the video. As always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.